we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Cause life's crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more.
Dear Bonnie, hope this finds you in the Halloween spirit, enjoying all the fun of this wonderful season with the ones who mean the most to you. All my love, Mom. She's going to be 95 this year, November 24th. Happy Halloween. Okay, this is the project bag that I showed you. In fact, I was holding it in the video that I took in the quilting shop. So I've cut out all the fabric and I'm going to put it together. So it says to take your batting and I think your first piece of fabric and you fold the half over the batting, and then I'm going to stitch across here. I'll stitch across here and I will include the Velcro and center that, and then these pieces are folded in half and I'm going to stitch a 1/4 inch across the top of that one and across the top of that one. And so these 3 pieces will then be layered, and I'm going to stitch a certain distance from the edge here and from the edge here, so it'll actually give me these two will each be pockets, and then they'll have places for scissors and knitting needles, rulers, whatever. And then I'm going to stitch the Velcro onto here, but then this is going to be layered like this, and then this goes on top. You leave just a little edge somewhere so you can turn it, and then you're done. Okay. The magic of YouTube. I will put all this together. Okay, here I am again. So today is October the 3rd. All right, I'll have to start over. Okay, here I am again. I'm in my kitchen. It is Saturday and it's about 6:30, and I have so much grading to do, but I want to share this with you. Okay, so these are, and I'll turn the camera around. Well, maybe not. These are the knitting projects that I have. I have them all lined up on the table. I'm such a professional podcaster. So I have everything all lined up, and what I'm doing is I try to do everything in like stages. So I have the yarn is all in skeins, and I have to use my ball winder and my Swift and put everything into cake so I can start knitting. So the first thing that I'm going to work, well, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to kind of start. Normally I'm a monogamous knitter, and I only knit one thing at a time. And right now I have the Hitchhiker halfway done. I have Stephen's socks halfway done, and now I'm going to start 1, 2, 3, 4 more projects. Plus I have weaving things and sewing things. Okay, I have a lot of stuff, but I love it and I'm not complaining. But I haven't purchased the yarn, or I haven't gone down. I'll probably just use my stash for this. And this is the Lola socks, and this is by So Sweet Violet. And she is actually doing a fundraiser. A portion of the purchase price of this goes to Gaina, her son. She's from Tales from Cuckoo Land. Her son goes to a special needs school, and they're raising money for those children so they can have a bus, a nice school bus, because the bus that they're using right now is in, it's doable, but they could use for another bus. So these are the Lola socks, and inspired by ballroom dancing and Lola with yellow feathers in her hair from the song Copacabana. And so this looks like a really cute pattern. I don't know if you can see, but she has a special toe and a special heel, and I just love this design. So I don't know if I have any yellow, but I am gonna look in my stash and see what I have, and get started. And then I think it's Allie from Little Drops of Wonderful. She is actually doing a knit along. So if you find her on Ravelry, I'll try to put the links to So Sweet Violet, Tales from Cuckoo Land, and then Little Drops of Wonderful Allie. I'll try to put all their links below. I might not get it done right away, but I will put some show notes and things in some of the podcasts. But I'm going to try to find some yarn so I can make these. And these are going to be for me. In fact, everything here is going to be for me except for Stephen's socks. The next thing is Caddy Jacks is doing a knit along. And this is half and half triangles wrap. And this is in honor of Rhinebeck 2021. So everybody's going to make this half and half triangle wrap, and I think there's a hashtag on Instagram. I'll try to remember where all these things go. But this is actually really beautiful, and they're giving everybody over a year to knit this. And so Pearl Soho has this, they're using linen quill yarn from Pearl Soho, and this is a free pattern on Pearl Soho Pearl Soho's website. I should start to do show notes of some kind because so I can remember all of these things. But you get, it takes 3 skeins of 2 different colors. So I'm using these 2 colors to make the half and half wrap. And supposedly from my friend Debbie, this color is supposed to be a good color on me. This color is called let's see, green turquoise, of course. And this is, and I did do this, I talked about this in my regular podcast. It's 50% fine Highland wool, 35% alpaca, and 15% linen. And if my camera shows it, you can see the little pieces of linen sticking out. And it's really soft. This is really nice yarn. So this is going to be kind of like an ongoing project. So I'm excited about getting started with that. And then my last one is the woolly thistle, and I did talk about her in my last, my last podcast. I don't know if there's a. Okay, so this isn't going to show up. This is a really nice sweater. It's only one size. It's like super, super big with tons and tons of ease. And this is called the Vanilla Sweater. And Woolly Thistle, she has this pattern on her website. And she gets, I love all her yarns. And she also sells nail polish with yarny kind of names, which I have. This is, I forget what, Yarn Sniffer maybe? I can't remember. But the yarn, this is, they don't have like a particular color name. It's numbered, but this is Fennel Rama. And let's see if it says anything else about this. This is 100% Norksel. I can't say it. But she... So this takes 6 skeins of this yarn, and she's knit several different colors, and I just love the muted, the muted tones. I think they're so pretty. So here is 5 right here, and here's the 6th one. Guess who was in my yarn yet again? I have like 3 or 4 balls of yarn that I have to reball because of Scarlet Kitty. She's here right with me. She knows I'm talking about her. Kitty. Tell everybody what you did. Were you into my yarn? Yes, you were. Yeah, you were. No, you were. Say hi. I love you anyway. I love you, Kitty. She wants back out, so let her out. So now I have to hide my yarn because of Scarlet. So anyway, those are my projects. So as you can see, there goes Scarlet. Here, I'll just turn this off. Okay, so those are all my projects that I'm going to be working on, and my optimistic mind says, since I'm doing this daily podcasting, that I'll get all this stuff done the end of October. But I don't think that's likely. I think I'll probably be working at, most definitely I will be working on the half and half triangle shawl. That I'm going to take my time and really enjoy that a lot. So my red light is beeping, so I think that means my battery is low. And I guess this is it. I was gonna take you along with me when I took Gabe for a walk, but the Amish are in my woods and they're hunting, and their driver, whenever I went to take Gabe for a walk, he's their neighbor, and he brings them, they live about an hour from here, and he brings them here and sits and waits while they hunt. So it's an Amish father and his 3 sons. And they've been hunting in my woods for the last 10 years at least. And so this gentleman decided that he was going to go for a walk with me, so I couldn't film. And Gabe was just a complete, he was a knucklehead. He was like leaping, and you know, he got his leash was all wrapped around his leg, and he was just being a goofball the whole time. So so I have to give Gabe a bath and settle in for the night. Like I said, I've got tons of grading to do, so I've got to get that done, and I've got grades that are due on Monday. So I've been playing with yarn and fabric all day and having quite the time. So I will see everybody tomorrow. I'll be driving back to through West Virginia tomorrow. So the leaves are starting to fall here, and the colors are just spectacular. So I will take you along with me for the ride, and I really do appreciate everybody joining in on my daily makes, my making diary. And please comment, give me a thumbs up, and I love to hear from everyone. I was thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking, it's, you know, I feel like it's like we're, you know, when I was a little girl, we had pen pals, and you know, whenever I hear comments from you after the video, I feel like I know, getting to know each one of you, and it's really, really a lot of fun. So I hope you comment and say hello. I do have my daughter Jacqueline watches, and my dear friend Debbie, who is like my sister, she watches, and so Samantha Lee, she was one of my interns. I know she's watching. So leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing, and if there's something you want me to add to the podcast through this month of October, please do so, and I'll try to share as much as I can with all of you. So I'll be adding a few clips of some historical information and some historic clothing, which is my passion. So I'll be adding some of those things, and some things about historic knitting. I've got a project on the loom that I'd like to share with you. So we'll have a great month, and you can see some of the things that I'm working on. So, but anyway, bye for now. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.